Hey everybody, welcome back to another honest demo review. Today we have Max Damage. He says, "Cheers mate, I've been following your YouTube channel for 6 months already. I like your content." Well, this was a month ago because I'm really up to date on these, so 7 months I'm hoping. I decided to set a demo for honest review, blah blah blah. Here's the link. I'm aware of a few mistakes here and there, but I would like to listen to some criticism from you. Especially, I would like to know how to be more impactful, because I try to be aggressive, I try to hit some frags here and there, but it's just not happening. Oftentimes I bottom frag, I don't collect many points in game either. I'm one of the most useless people on the server, so I'd like to know which aspect should I take into consideration to do something more during the game. So I haven't watched any of this yet, but I will be making comments as we go through, hopefully more than one comment. And I'm going to try to edit it down a bit more this time, so it's a little bit more watchable. If you want your demo reviewed, please feel free to join my Discord, and there is a little text channel that is demo review submissions. So, here we go. Little side note, I guess I have him on my friends list. He is a legendary eagle. Now, the first 30 seconds of this didn't look too much like legendary eagle gameplay just from the whole team. That's why I checked, but, you know, this is apparently legendary eagle. Okay. This is his second kill with the USP this round. He went on a full save. You're nuts, bro. You kind of get nervous around top mid, it seems like. I mean, like, you had a teammate peek in there at the start of the round. You didn't, like, peek with him. You kind of held back, and then he ran away. You just spammed into it. Now you're nervous. Your crosshair placement's a little shaky. I don't know. You just look very scared and nervous. Your rotates are on time. Never mind. I mean, you have the right idea here. I was gonna say you should have been the one to rotate because you were archer in the rotator position, but your teammate rotated regardless of you turning around, so I understand you going back. Your teammate was the one that made the error there. You're doing fine right here, but the only thing is that, yeah, you could still probably stack the site. Like, yeah, there's the potential that they go back A, but in reality, what are you going to do to defend A with a deagle and armor? You don't have any sort of util. Like, best case scenario, you get like one and hit another guy for 50 and then you die. But at that point, your teammates also have deagles and a FAMAS with a single flash. They're not going to be able to get back into the site, and even if they do, none of them have kits either. Well, I should probably take my my key input thing off. You guys probably don't need to see that. But yeah, I think you should stack the site with your teammates because you're not going to do anything on your own. Like, at this point, you need to rotate over. It's pretty obvious now. Like, the guy's planting. Bomb just went down. Yeah. And right now, you're going to play for exits. I'm assuming you get FD'd. Yeah. Since you took so long, you're probably just going to want to stay, like, bottom mid. Jiggle that, maybe, so, like, they don't hit you immediately. You're not going to kill the guy epic car. There's going to be too many people there, potentially an opera holding there. So yeah, you're just going for exit frags.
Grenade.
So you had some hesitation there. Kind of almost went to porch. Okay. Alright. Hold on. I'm trying to say something else and you're throwing this dumbass smoke. You almost went to porch and then you turned around, you went up to apps. You kind of wasted like 3 seconds there, 2 seconds. I know it doesn't seem like much, but it does add up. This smoke, what's the point of the smoke? Let's let it land. Okay. Alright, I mean, it's a really clean smoke, like it ends right at the doorway, but what you're allowing them to do with this smoke is get right up behind it. Let's say, well, it is a save by them. They are on pistol. So let's say that they all had, like, gotten up behind the smoke. One of them did the flash off the chimney behind, from apps. I'll show you in game. This was the flashbang I'm referring to. You crouch, and you just chuck it off of there. And this is going to flash the majority of sight and get them blind. and they did that flash, and then they all just rushed out onto you, you would have no idea because the smoke is inhibiting your information. You just have to hold a spot and like stay there by shaking back and forth here. Like if they come out right now, you're dead. Your crosshair placement isn't there. If they come out right now, you're probably alright, but you're probably more focused on pressing A to go back and like jiggle again than actually holding the angle. You've kind of like fallen asleep at the wheel here because you're soothing yourself to sleep, like just going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Like you're not even like fully jiggling. Like they can still see you there and your crosshair placement's bad. You're not really doing anything with this. You drop for a teammate. Good job, good job. Oh, the Molotov. This is interesting.
Smoke.
Because like yes, you're really banking on that rush. All right, you didn't have any sort of information. You just felt obligated to throw that molly. You're banking on the rush, which obviously didn't happen. So you probably just want to put that molly away. You're giving them complete apps control, which is fine. Your teammate Porch isn't fighting for apps, but by using that molly now, now you can't use it later if there actually is something. You just used it because you had it out and it seemed, easy to use it now. There was no real reason for you to throw that. And now we're back to the
I'm throwing a grenade.
Okay. So if there was somebody close apps, he just heard you jump off and then he heard you run back. He knows exactly where you are. And you walking right now, you kind of walked, but like they know exactly where you are if they were closer. You have to be worried about the information that you're giving away. You get a good shot, you need to immediately reposition. The guy's waiting, or sorry, you're just waiting there, and the guy who swings out would know exactly where you are. You have to move forward, so like back to under balcony, so they don't expect you, or they can't hit the shot on you. See, this guy knows where you are, so he is peeking out. Good flash off the door. I would suggest binding a key to clear decals. I'm assuming that's why you couldn't see his head. You either like weren't looking, or there was just blood splatter on the wall. Clear decals is... So you see all this like blood and stuff? If I clear decals, it goes away. Okay, so that will allow me to see better because, the walls are clear of all the darkness. I would suggest doing that if you would like a tutorial on that. I haven't made one, so I'm sure there's one out there, but it's pretty simple. I'll put it in the description.
Throwing smoke.
Oh, the smoke's coming back out. I don't know why you're throwing this. Now, the question is, do you put it away? Or do you release it? No, you release it. There's a much better smoke to throw, and I'll jump in game real quick to show you. A better smoke that you can throw is you get up here and throw this, which is going to land as a one-way, so you can see their feet when they cross, and they are unable to see you, unless they do that. But you can already see them by the time they do that. See, same damn thing again. Throws the smoke, waits here. Alright, it kind of looks like they're coming up today. They just had to grab bomb. There's two of them top mid. Alright, they're coming up. Wait for that smoke to fade. What are the teams doing? They're just kind of sitting there. Alright, now they're coming up. Will you jump on the bicycle behind you? Very predictable angle. You repeat way too much there. You get that first kill, everybody's going to be looking at you. You just wait, you wait until they forget about you. Well, obviously they won't forget about you. But you wait until their attention is focused elsewhere, and then you repeat from a different angle. You swung very wide right there, that's why you died. And back to the smoke. Alright, so they do have a guy right behind the smoke. Alright, the last guy is just right behind the smoke. Oh, and he just made a noise, and then your teammate got the kill. Solid. Oh, there's the one. Good job, you fell off. Now is it time for that smoke. Okay, they can be out. Good angle, reposition. You're kind of getting a little lost. No. You hear the opera shooting directly where you were. That does not mean peek to where he's shooting. Like, he's pre-firing that. He's waiting for you. Because you're making a ton of noise right now, the guy in apps knows exactly where you are. Unfortunately for him, he misses his shot. And then you die because you're in the middle of nowhere. Same thing again. Okay, you're pushing through.
Throwing flashbang.
It's a 5v2. No real risk here. Oh, you get opt.
Throwing fire. Throwing smoke.
Same smoke. Ooh, I want to rewatch that. Alright. So we're back in Valk.
Throwing smoke.
We throw the same smoke. We jump down here. You know they're coming out. You can hear all those steps. Such a wide swing. Like, yeah, you couldn't see him from the first angle, but that doesn't mean swing all the way out left. You need to be much more controlled with how you're using your cover. Okay, so you did the ultimate, like, I hate this play. I don't know if somebody took your gun and spawn or whatever, but you did USP, head armor, and nades. I understand that in the first, like, the second round you got 3 kills with the USP or whatever. You can't rely on that. I would much rather see a deagle no armor, or a P250 light armor, or even a 5.7 light armor. But you even bought head armor, which is unnecessary against T's because they have one-shot headshot guns. Luckily for you, you pick up your teammate's gun with full bullets. Alright, you know they're executing B. You have to know. Why are you using your molly? They weren't behind that smoke, then even if they were, they're not going to come out through the smoke without a flash or anything. You need to rotate B. Shoot that dead body. Sorry, you saw that guy. Your crosshair placement's very lazy. Like, you knew the guy was up there, and even when you would swing your crosshair up there, you were still aiming at, like, knee level at the highest when you were aiming at him. You have to be aware of, like, the guy's there. You saw him. So you probably want to aim towards that angle. And here we go. Last round of half. You have a UMP and light armor. No utility. So he can't throw the smoke. Alright, so you're getting aggressive. You understand that you don't have utility or kit to defend a site. So you're kind of pushing up here. You might be able to get a kill. Alright, you heard the guy jump in. So you're probably going to want to turn your back here in a second. Good timing. Now you have bomb control. So one guy from B is rotating over to A. You know that they're most likely going to be trying to recover bomb from the angle you're peeking into a little bit. Okay, good play. Ooh, that was a ballsy swing, but you had good crosshair placement, so you got the headshot. And good job. So let's see, you finished the half going 12-8. Honestly, not too bad. There were a lot of, like, you obviously could have had a lot more kills if you went for more aggressive plays on CT side. But overall, you did a good job at staying in your spot and not trying to do too much. Obviously, I would like to see it if you, like, had different plays you could do in that same spot instead of just throwing that same smoke over and over and over again, and falling back to the same position. And also make sure that you're using your cover more effectively and efficiently, so you're jiggling around corners properly and you're not just wide swinging out. So thank you all for watching. Hope you learned something, and I'll see you next time.